Okay, welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. This is part number 45. So, in the last part, we finished off a cauldron, and we did the hunting grounds, our final hunting grounds. So now, hey bud, yeah. Go ahead and have a little bit of a lay down. Relax. So now, we can go get our Hunter's Lodge weapons, but Meridian's kind of far away, and I don't want to go all the way to Meridian just for that, especially when it's, you know, not anywhere close to where we're actually at right now. So, we're going to turn our Thunderjaw blood into Bryn. He should be pretty happy about that. Check the map, see where we're at. Okay. So we're going to go turn our blood into Bryn. Thunderjaw blood to Bryn. See what visions he has in regards to that. I'm sure they'll be enlightening in some way. And then we're going to head back out. And we have some side quests that are not super close to here. But there's two of them in the same area, and they're not too far away. So we'll go check that out, see what we can do to... there was someone in Sunfall who needed a healer for their friend or whatever, sister. I think it was his sister. And then also escorting Edaman from Sunfall to Meridian as well, so... we got some stuff to do.
I hunted that Thunderjaw you asked for. I should be the one telling a story this time.
You carry it with you. Beam wire burns and bruises, the salt lines of your sweat. See, on your skin, tiny metal flakes.
You mean it was a hard fight? How perceptive.
What signs you've shown me, Huntress. But now... the blood.
I followed red trails through a green world. Thunderjaw, striding with the majesty of an old god. These wicked parts, fashioned to kill men. This great hole made to haunt the sleep of children. And I realize it is a young beast. It was not there to see the first strange birds roost upon a metal skull. It became because of us, hunters. I saw many of tribes gone and yet to come. I even saw you there, fiery-haired, fierce, bared.
What?
Bared of metal, huntress. Bared of what we tore from their hides to be strong like them, savage like them. We built our world in the machine's shadow. Called them out with every strike of rock and hammer.
You think some machine, made the Thunderjaw because of us?
When you've tasted what I have, in the blood there's change. Such a change. It's colder than Banu-Ur, hotter than the Karja sun.
Does any machine walk or crawl that you haven't drunk from?
In the mountains north, the storm birds.
Even the air in their passing crackles with potency. In the sweep of their eyes, they see all.
Don't get too excited. I'll get the Stormbird blood. Maybe. We'll see.
They must know how the orbit slows, fades, falls, decays, and yet returns to more than zero.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah. So, we're not going to go fight a Stormbird right this second. Quite frankly... Right. So we're going to go find him first. And see what he wants us to do to get him to help that guy's sister. Now, the other quest in that area to help Edaman is on the way to that, but we're going to be in that area anyways, and yeah, it's fine. We'll get back to it. But it's interesting how close Bryn is actually to the truth about, you know, he's saying that something's making the Thunderjaw in response to us, and we know that to be true right now. You know, we even just when we were in that cauldron, Aloy commented that, you know, Hephaestus is the one that's doing that. And, you know, she's right, and Bryn, although he's getting to that knowledge in a strange way, still got to it. And, you know, I don't think he quite knows the details. I don't think he's quite aware of Hephaestus and Gaia and all that other stuff. But somehow drinking the blood is still making him, enlightening him in that way. Which is pretty damn interesting. I don't really, you know... Okay, this is the hunting ground that I don't want to be a part of right now. But even in, you know, having played through this game before and, you know, read all the data points, and there's an excellent YouTube channel where the guy goes over a bunch of the lore and stuff. It's called Random Side Quest, and you know, I've watched a good majority of his videos as well, and we still don't really have an explanation as to how
I might need these.
Bryn and the other machine blood drinkers get to the knowledge that they have, just from drinking the machine blood. It's definitely a shamanistic, you know, type thing. That we really can't explain, you know, in a way that, like, makes sense to science. It's more of a spiritual kind of thing. And I'll be the first to admit that I'm not much of a spiritual person in real life, and it really doesn't seem like Aloy in this game is either. And for that matter, the person she was cloned from, Elizabeth Sobek, never seemed to be very spiritual as well. But it is still interesting to see how that can, you know, people who are spiritual can come to the same conclusions as, you know, science, or, you know, the more, I don't know the right word for it, but like realistic philosophies, I guess. Yeah, it's interesting, that's all. That's all I really got. Okay. So... I don't want to get fucked by snapmaws again, so we're gonna climb up this way. And kind of... It's gonna take a little bit longer, but it's gonna be safer. Relatively. Anyways.
Stocking up.
I wonder if we can get up over here. Last time we came through here, I didn't really look too closely. Yeah, okay, we can. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, okay. I would rather run away from these tramplers than those damn snap maws while I'm in water. And the same thing with these Ravagers and everything else in this area. I'd way rather deal with all this shit than trying to swim away from snap maws. Although even now it'll be easier because we do have the Shield Weaver armor. So if we get spotted by stuff, we can just pop that on. I don't remember this place at all. Shafe's Flight. Yeah, and it's not a hostile place. There's no enemies here. Alright, so there's our Blazing Arch. It doesn't look like we have a quick way down, so we're gonna have to go all the way around, but that's not too bad. That's not too far. Oh, that could have killed me. It also might have been our quick way down, but I didn't want to risk it. Play it safe, not use up all of our berries on trying to take shortcuts that we didn't really need to take, you know. Worst case, I can always make this a little bit longer than it needs to be. You know, longer of a part or whatever. I try to keep it under an hour, but you know, there's been more than one time and situation where it just didn't really make sense. And yeah, I just remembered we are missing that one glyph, and I don't know where it is or what it is. I never had come across this merchant. Okay. Hey, we have our Thunderjaw lens. That's good. We can probably get rid of some of this chill water. We have so much of it. There we go. And that also brings us up. Yeah. We're not going to equip it. We're just going to have it. Alright. So we can probably sell our crystal braidings, but I don't want to quite yet. We still need, you know, a huge amount of shards, but hey. We at least got the ranged... Oh yeah, and we might as well. Crafting, modifier outfits. Okay, this is our resist range attack armor, so we'll just stack it up with more resist range attacks. Now it's up to 62 resist on range attacks. I don't know what that means exactly in terms of like game mechanics, but whatever.
Are you Galeev, the healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin, thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we're calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Carja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience, but in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts. For a while.
Those parts aren't exactly easy to come by.
As it happens, a Thunderjaw prowls the Valley of Omens, north and west of here. I know it well because they expect me to put its victims back together. Runaways, mostly.
If I do this, it's not for you.
Oh, I'm not expecting you to do it at all. But I'll be heading back to the Citadel later.
Great. Yeah. So, one nice thing, I had a Thunderjaw heart earlier and I sold it because I didn't think I needed it and I wanted the shard. So I'm a little annoyed at myself right now about that. But one nice thing is when you get a quest and they're like, oh, I need this specific thing, right? Like this happened back in the Noraland with Tame. He asked us to hunt boar skins. Well, boar skins are now 100% drop rate until you have enough of them to turn in the quest, right? And it'll be the same with this quest where we need a Thunderjaw heart. We're guaranteed to get that Thunderjaw heart when we kill a Thunderjaw. The problem is we have to kill a fucking Thunderjaw. Yeah. We're gonna do it. We did just do it twice, right? Well, we killed the one in the cauldron. Well, we killed the one at in the Noralands, the corrupted one. Then we killed the one in the cauldron, and then we sort of killed one, but we also had Ravagers helping us, and who knows. Last time we came up through here, it was during a supplemental episode, but last time we came through here, there was a couple of Ravagers here, so maybe we can override one of them and get some help. I'm assuming these are Shadow Carja dudes. They're bandits, but in any case, I don't care about them. They're fine. So I'm sitting in a I'm sitting in a recliner, and my cat is, you know, I have my feet up and everything, and my cat is sitting.
This has to be the place. The Thunderjaw shouldn't be hard to find. Just hope I see it before it sees me.
Kind of where my butt is. Oh yeah, there he is. No Ravagers to override either. And yeah, I farted. I wasn't even thinking about it. I just kind of farted, and he's awake now and looking at me. And he doesn't seem too pleased about the situation. There isn't even any machines to override to help me with this.
Can't be too prepared.
Okay, the smell's dissipated, and I think he's okay now. But yeah. Okay, well, he's gonna come over here. So like last time. Oh, shit. Oh.
This won't go quietly.
Missed. Oh, okay. Like last time, we laid some traps down, and I'm just gonna try to freeze them, and then fuck him up that way. Just annihilate him when he's frozen. We got that better damage mod for our main bow, so it'll go even a little bit easier this time as well. Yeah, we got a couple of good hits in on his heart. Okay. Oop. What to do? Grabbed up arrows, more freeze bombs. Freeze him again. We're using the terrain pretty good to our advantage here as well. Yeah, he never even hit us. That was honestly a pretty damn easy kill for a Thunderjaw. Decent tear, decent shock.
Oh.
Yeah, we got some decent stuff out of this. That wasn't too bad. We really took advantage of the terrain there. But, you know, that's part of being a hunter, is taking advantage of whatever situation you find yourself in. You know, he couldn't shoot at us because we were using the terrain to our advantage. I think that's... maybe a weak justification for kind of cheesing that fight a little bit, but also, you know, justification enough for me. Plus, we've already killed multiple Thunderjaws. These guys, he's just running after it, tagging it with the spear. Yeah, they'll be fine. I'm not getting involved in any of that. Okay, now he's going to be up there, but this corrupted zone's on the way. And we're riding pretty high on this, you know, killing that Thunderjaw without even getting hit. What is that? That's a destroyed behemoth. Hey, behemoth lens, we need that too. That's 36. Oh wow, that's got a bunch of tear on it too. That's awesome. That's a good mod. That one's just more. Yeah. Hell yeah. We did pick that up. Crystal braiding, whatever. Okay. Real quick, because we just got incredibly lucky with that damage coil and everything, I'm gonna go save before we do this corrupted zone, because there's a very real possibility that we won't survive this corrupted zone. So, take out these Striders real quick. It's not really going to do much for us in terms of, you know, XP. I don't think we even need any of their parts or anything, but I'd rather kill them and not die to them because I'm not paying enough attention or whatever than, you know. Alright. Corrupted Behemoth. I know it's not the only machine here. Yeah. It's 2 corrupted behemoths. And some at least 1 corrupted broadhead, but I'm gonna wager there's more than 1. Yeah, there's another one back in there. Another one over there. It's just pretty hard to see at the moment. So, I'm gonna lay down our tripwires. And then I want to try something because I have never actually done this. It's the other bow, war bow. Okay. We're gonna shoot this freeze canister. That did not go well. Oh, there it goes. It just didn't freeze him. Okay, something fully sees me. And I need to leave now. Ah, crap. And yeah, I'm kind of cheesing this fight a little bit. Because he's not really chasing me outside of the zone or whatever.
Got you.
Well, we knocked him down, which doesn't really help because there's a bunch of shit in the area. Really? Oh, okay. That didn't take too much. And he didn't set off my blast wire. There you go. Okay, that's the full health behemoth. Okay, another broadhead down. As again, the one that's still at full health, the other one's much further away. I lay down a shock wire on accident. I'm just gonna pick that back up. I'll do. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy about these damage coils that the game's been throwing at me lately. Would have been nice to get them a long time ago. Oh wow. It's taking a lot of fire arrows. Okay, that's one down. And the other one's still pretty hurt. And we leveled up to level 50 as well, which was the level cap in the base game. Obviously no longer the level cap. Wow, that was a terrible shot. But there. And yeah, I know I said I was gonna try to not cheese some of this stuff, and yeah, we're out of... Hold on a second here. So we're just going to disassemble these green mods that don't sell for very much anyways. Just to make room. For the purple ones, because at the very least we can sell the purple ones. Hey, a good handling coil, that's good. But at the very least we can sell the purple ones for way more than the green ones, so it's worth doing that. And I interrupted myself, but like I said, I know we're gonna try to not cheese these as much as we are, but it's really difficult
when I might need these.
to not take the path of least resistance. Yeah, it's just tough to not do that. But we've completed that one, so we're gonna go finish up, talk to Galeev, give him this Thunderjaw heart, which I am disappointed in having to give up. But we're gonna give it to him anyways, and have him heal up that dude's little sister. And there's a campfire along the way. We'll pop a quick save. We're gonna have to pop our stalwart armor on so that no one knows it's us. And they don't try to kill us or whatever.
If I have to come here.
Yeah.
Better off wearing my disguise.
But we're making good progress, is really the important thing. Where are we? Where are we supposed to... Oh, here he is.
Giving us strange machines.
I have your machine part. A deal's a deal. See to the girl, and it's yours.
If this girl survives, what do you suppose is her future?
It's better than not having a future at all.
What a charming notion. Come, come, let's be quick about this. Kindness doesn't keep well in the heat.
Is the ceasefire gonna put more food on our tables? I very much doubt it.
It's getting stuck a little bit. Kids keep getting in his way.
I told my nephew that if he didn't stop whining, I hate living in shadow. He was back from wherever he's been.
Please tell no one.
I shut that rat up.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No. Wait. I don't even want to ask, in case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
Alrighty. So that's our last errand complete. No open errands because we've done all of them. So next up, we're gonna get started on that. But I want, is there a merchant? Yeah, he's in here. I just want to check, because if he's got, I don't know if he will or not, but if this merchant has the blue gleam boxes, I'm just going to buy them up now. No, he doesn't. Unfortunately. Okay, I don't need the broadhead lenses. Alright, well. It was worth a shot. We'll just get it next time we go to Meridian. And honestly, we might not even have all the stuff we need by the time we finish up all these side quests and stuff, so we'll probably have to do a supplemental episode. You know, we're going to do a supplemental episode anyways, so we'll probably just gather up what we are missing at that point for those boxes and turn them in and all that stuff. So it's not a big deal that, you know, we don't have them right now. It's just, you know, me being a completionist and everything. It's like, but I want it now, you know. And we are going to do this quest in this part. It might make it a bit of a long part. I actually don't know for sure how well it's going to go. So if this video is like, you know, an hour and a half long, then you understand, you know, you'll see why. You're about to see why, I should say. But we're almost here already, so I don't want to end this under 40 minutes either, so screw it.
You're Three-Toe Huadiv, right? Vanasha sent me. What happened?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes, wiggled her hips, and promised us treasure. Clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison and skewer a few watches. Hardly a bother. Little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground. When will I learn not to gawk at skinny girls?
Why do you think Vanasha swindled you?
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all, enough to retire on. It's my own damned fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up with a rupture in my useful parts.
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Idaman, but it didn't work out?
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best path to the lake, make sure it's safe. What could go wrong? Turns out, a lot. Like bloody murder in the grinding jaws of a heinous death beast.
Something attacked you from underground.
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Kaja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. A rock-eating demon guards it for them. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from its stinking face. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might shed a tear if they weren't all cutthroats and cheaters.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and Idaman. I've got to destroy that thing in the past before they arrive.
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long against it, but I'll tell you what I know. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral before I hit the bar.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Alright, hold on. Alright, its body's weak to freeze, which is great, because we love freeze. Its digging arms are weak to tear. Its exhaust port just is weak to everything, and it just hurts it a lot. And then its fuel sac disables the ranged elemental attack and triggers an elemental... Okay. Alright.
Sun's headed for the west. Keep my guard up.
Well, it sees us already, so we're gonna put our shield weaver back on. And fucking freeze the shit out of this thing. Oh, we have our freeze arrows too. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna need that. Damn it. Come back up and stay up. Oh! God damn it. Damn it. It's fucking me up. Okay. Frozen. Okay. Done being frozen. I don't know where it is. Frozen again. Trying to hit its exhaust. Yeah, okay. That wasn't too bad. Nothing amazing. That's okay. We'll come back and loot everything up. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be honest with you. Freezing him did a lot to him that I wasn't really expecting. I wasn't expecting that to be as effective as it was. But we are doing pretty good on mods for our bow and stuff, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. I think I'm more surprised just because of my own general lack of skill in video games. They're just like, oh, that went amazing. That wasn't too bad.
By the radiant sun, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rock chewer would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Huadiv? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection. Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carter, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Itaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood.
Okay,
Some traps would be nice.
yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I thought I had fire traps. No, I used them all in the Thunderjaw.
Are you
That's
sure
right.
you don't have any traps, little huntress?
All I have is shock traps, man. Whatever, we're laying tripwires everywhere. Okay, well.
Here they are. Let's make it hurt, shall we?
Yeah, here they come.
Bad day for one of us.
Well, even non-headshots do 40, that's not bad.
Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done. That was very... More of the bastards. Get ready.
Yeah. We got some corrupted watchers coming. So at least...
Well now, seems I worked up a bit of a sweat. I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Alright, well. I don't think freezing this thing's gonna help that much, unfortunately. Oh, we have the wrong bow equipped, so let's switch back over to this. There it is. I'm trying to knock its cannon off. See if we can set it on fire. So we've already killed a corrupted Thunderjaw, but we had more than 2 guys helping us when we did it. Ow! Okay. Shield Weaver, for starters. Ow. Miss. Okay. So it's burning, so we're gonna go apeshit on the disc launchers because they burn. Shit. And they're easy to hit, for that matter. I say that, and then immediately miss because he moved slightly, but whatever. We're gonna set him back on fire. We just need to pump as much damage into this thing as we can for the time being. Okay. That's that component removed. Oh, he's coming for us now. I wonder. Yeah, that's not really doing much, is it? Alright. Another thing taken down. Need to make up some more arrows here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Don't have ammo for this weapon.
Okay. Still did a lot of damage to him, though. Okay, remove that. He's pretty hurt. And his heart is exposed. We're just having a difficult time getting a shot on him. And he's dead anyways. Alright. That was a little bit ridiculous, but again, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. We used the terrain well, we used our weapons well. We got a Thunderjaw heart out of it, we could sell that. Alrighty. We're gonna swap our outfit back over. It's not super important right at this exact moment, but that's okay. And we'll poke around, try to do a little bit of looting here. There was another disc launcher we could have used against it. We probably should have, but that's okay. Collect up the berries.
Keep that for later.
It looks like we kind of lost all the guys, the loot from all the guys we killed earlier, which is a bit unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? And we'll go catch up. To the people we're helping here.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we? You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
Edaman, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. May you walk in the light.
Appalling.
Man,
I
look at...
spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
Man, did you see the abs on Vanasha? Jesus. rewind the video by like a minute or two or whatever, and check that out, because good lord. Alright, I don't want to get rid of anything else because I don't remember what I do and don't need, so we're just going to sit there and leave it at that. Modifications, here we go. Definitely don't need these tear coils. I feel like we probably don't need 8 fire coils. We'll get rid of some of those. Definitely don't need this many freeze coils, especially because we already have good ones in our stuff. Same with shock. Same with corruption. Handling, obviously, we still need the better ones of. We'll keep those. We can get rid of these resist range attacks ones. Melee we need. Fire resist we only need 2. Same with frost. Shock we only need 2. Corruption we only need 2. And that's not as good as the stealth mods we're already using. Okay. And then... oh, you know what? Okay, hold on one second. We'll give better damage one in that. Here we go. Oop. Put our better handling in the blast sling. And... yeah. I guess that is slightly better. Okay. That's good there. We have 3 skill points. Now we have mount repair, which again, we're not gonna really need for anything.
You're in the thick of it.
And
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
this is the last glyph that we were missing earlier. That yeah.
These aren't goods. They're necessities.
And we just so happen to pop into them. So it's fairly long. We'll save it for a supplemental episode. I'm not going to read through it all now because that would be ridiculous.
Been all over the city, and I can't find them.
And then quest-wise, we're going to go turn that in. And, well, we're not going to do it now because we're already gone quite a bit long here. But in the next part, when we come back, we'll turn all this in, get our lodge weapons, which is blast sling, warbow, and ropecaster, and then we will go find our Stormbird to get the Stormbird blood, and then we have one more corrupted zone to do, and that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, there is one more side quest we'll do on our way to find a Stormbird or whatever. But we finished up quite a bit in this part. I'm pretty damn satisfied with that, to be honest with you. And we're right here at a campfire. So, as always, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next part.